Tonight to Korean baddies only. Send this to a Korean baddie. I told you I was gonna come to LA and find you. I've been looking for you. Do you like that? Do a little turn.
I'm just as confused as everybody else. I don't know what's going on in this video, bro.
You've been using that Korean skincare.
Look, she look uncomfortable. She looked like she was going along with it. Now she's starting to look like she's a little uncomfortable. Like, all right, bro, what you doing, bro?
Feeling so good.
Like, I don't even know if she speak English, bro. He said they in LA, and I'm thinking he in another country at first.
I like the way that hair's pent up. Are you alright? You like that? Do a little turn if you like that. Look at those feet. Done to the nines.
Why she not saying anything though, bro? I don't know what's going on. Based on the comment section, it looked like he's a music artist or something like that. He's just using this to promote his music. Yeah, he's a music artist. That was a good promotion because I didn't know anything about this guy. And now I know about him just because of that video.
I'm 28 and I know I look a little young for my age, but I cannot fathom fucking with someone who is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
She looks 28. I guarantee you when I go to the comment section, people gonna say, "Nah, you look 28." Yep, look at that. Look at that. As soon as I went to the comment section, somebody said, "Nah, you look 28."
Okay, I have to rant very quickly because this weekend has just confirmed a lot of things. First of all, women need to put clothes on. I don't know where it started, but the amount of butt cheeks, panties that were being worn, tops with only a cover on your nipples. When did we, when did we start just wearing nothing? And you have to ask yourself, what were you looking for? You don't just go outside and...
What's crazy is like, if the guy that they don't, because they do it for guys of validation and attention. Let's keep it a stat. They do that so guys can look at them, all right? But then the weird thing is, if you're a guy and they're not like attracted to you and they catch you like really like staring at them, they're gonna literally look at you and like you a weirdo and call you out as if you're a weirdo or something. But they're doing it for that very reason. I really don't understand like how women can walk out the house and have that little bit amount of clothes on and not like be embarrassed.
Why aren't more people talking about how 300,000 black women were laid off from their corporate jobs recently? I didn't even know this was a thing.
300,000 black women? Just black women specifically, that's it?
Until I posted a video that I got laid off, and then a bunch of the comments were like, yeah, it's a war on black women right now. There's so many getting laid off. And I still didn't believe it, so I checked, and there's literally a whole Forbes article on this. Like, this is so scary.
No friends in the pipeline why 300,000 black women were pushed out of the workforce? Wow.
Very inconcerning.
And my question is like, in what time frame were 300,000 black women laid off? Was like in one day? I mean, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Or is it over like a 5-year time period? Like, then somebody else said, meanwhile, we are the most qualified, so it's so sad. I'm gonna tell you how business works in like 10 seconds. If you're the most qualified, a business is not gonna get rid of you or fire you or lay you off because you're valuable to the business, you make them more money. Business is all about making money. They're not gonna lay you off if you're actually the most qualified and you're actually making them some money. If you're not making them money, then you're not as qualified as you think you are. And people only lay off when they're not making money. They don't lay off because of other reasons and racism and all those type of things. Maybe specific situations, but in general, business is to make money. And if you're a woman and you're making a company money, they're not gonna lay you off. So maybe y'all not as qualified as y'all think y'all are.
Maybe men are the prize now. There's a woman right now vying to be somebody's fourth baby mama. And I'm not even talking about a rapper or athlete where at least there's a check or a hair salon at the end of that exchange. I'm talking about your everyday man. By definition, a prize is something given as a reward for an achievement. But we must remember a prize is just an object until people deem it as a reward. And similarly, a man is just a man until you see women drop their friends, family, even their own self-respect over the pursuit of a man. If women as a collective continue on this trend of assigning men the value of self-deprecation, the highest form of payment, of course they're going to start feeling like the prize. Most women I know are prize-worthy, are exceptional. And yet, because of the misogyny that's been marinated in our minds, they feel that in order to really be complete, they need a man at any cost, as if he's a prize. And this isn't at all to say women aren't the prize. There are women who treat themselves like a prize and they get treated by society like such. They are doing a great job for the collective. But if you're shrinking yourself and burning bridges, that's not prize-worthy behavior. That's pageantry. You're no longer the prize. You yourself are a contestant. Imagine if we as women just collectively stopped entertaining the nonsense. Let's be honest, men operate heavily on peer pressure. They will literally pick up a weapon if their friends peer pressure them to do so. Why don't we peer pressure them to pick up some respect for us?
These type of conversations are so divisive, and it's very frustrating because and this is why, like, I got tired of men talking about what women do all the time, and get tired of women talking about it's divisive. And after 2021 through 2023, I feel like we needed to talk about the things that annoy us and frustrate us about the different genders. But now it should be about a solution. You know, we've seen that feminism doesn't do anything. We've seen that men being super red pill where, you know, all they do is criticize women and they expose women, and that don't do anything either, because now y'all just don't pick nobody. Men, they don't trust no women. And then the women who do stuff like that don't trust no men. And then where does that leave us? Y'all still gonna hook up with each other. Let's just be real. God put it in man and women's nature to be attracted to each other. So all this complaining that we doing about each other, the men complain about the women complain about the men, is doing nothing, because at the end of the day, we're still gonna date each other. Us men are still going to date the women, and the women are still going to date the men. But if we both got these ideologies and mindsets, how can you still date people or date each other but still be divisive? She talking all this bull crap. She's still going to date men. But the relationship ain't going to last. It's not going to be long term, because she's so loyal to the women and to the guys. Oh, women, female nature, da-da-da. Yes, there's female nature and all that. What's the next step after that? You want to continue to complain, or you want to try to find a solution on how we can work together with them? How about you get a woman? It's hard to find, but they're out there. She ain't one of them. But how about you find a woman that has a different mindset? I show those type of women on the channel all the time. You get a woman with a mindset of she's more logical, makes sense. She's willing to work with a man. You know what I'm saying? She's not trying to rob a man or everything. She's not threatened by the patriarchy and all this type of crap. Get a woman like that, and then build with a woman. Instead of thinking she'd like her. She ain't nothing like her. They different. It's annoying. It's annoying, and I hope she changes her mind, and a lot of women change their mind. I hope a lot of men change their mind on women too. Like, we should know their ways, and I guess in a sense they should be aware of how, you know, a lot of men are. But I feel like if you really want it to work out, you got to find like-minded people. Instead of complaining about the ones who aren't like-minded, let's try to figure out the ones who are like-minded and go from there, you know? Because this constant complaining about the women complain about the men and the men complain about the women is just getting annoying. It's doing nothing, because y'all still dating each other. I can see if y'all did that and y'all just left each other alone. Y'all still date each other, but still complaining about each other. Makes no sense, bro.